Hello, hello, good people. Hello, good people. I am Dr. Hollie Kelly, and this is Dr. Kelly's perspective for Monday, March 23rd, 2020. Okay, I have, hello, Patricia. Hello, and good morning, good afternoon, good evening for all who will be joining me. Well, hello, Miss Kathy Amos. It's good to see you. Um, I have a heavy heart this morning, but I am it's better in that um, we have made the decision to put our four-legged baby down. He's still a young baby. He won't be 5 until July. Beautiful, beautiful, probably the most gorgeous German Shepherd you've ever seen in your life. Proud mama over here. Um, but he has an enlarged heart, and his kidneys are enlarged, and so what I want to talk to you about is making hard decisions because they're the right decisions. And I know that so often we say, okay, so I want to talk about that, but I also want to talk about trusting God because it all interweaves to me. It we don't get to make hard decisions without trusting God. And if we're going to trust God, then we have to make the hard decisions, even the decisions that are uncomfortable, even the decisions that hurt and bring grief to you. But if we're going to trust God, that will involve trusting Him when we can't figure it out, trusting Him when it's going like 180 degrees away from what you're praying for what you're believing for what you're speaking life into. Happy birthday, sweetheart, Michaela Janelle. Um, and so while I was away, my wonderful husband had to take him to the vet a couple of times, and and so when I got home, so I immediately we're just talking transparently. Even while I was away in Manila, I be immediately believing God that He would that because an enlarged heart and enlarged kidneys, that's not too hard for God. It is really not too hard for God. That part is indisputable. It's not too hard. Um, but I just want to remind everyone that there's a season for everything. And when we pray, when we fast and pray, that does not override the will of God. Hey, Sister Roan, it does not override the will of God. And if we're going to trust God, then that means we're going to trust Him when we don't like what we're seeing. It's happening live and in color. And we don't like what we're seeing. We don't understand it. We don't agree with it. It brings us heartache and pain and all of that. But if you're going to trust Him, then you trust Him through all of that, despite all of that. You trust Him. My baby's down here. My baby if I take 14 steps, he takes 13 steps. Everywhere. To the shower, to the bathroom, if I'm in the house, or even if I come outside. He's been a wonderful, wonderful baby. He's been the best. I'll post some pictures and a couple of videos. He's so smart. But my point is this: when we choose to trust God, and it is a choice because He doesn't make us do that, we are all going to come to a point in our lives, several points in our lives, where we have to make decisions, or when things happen and you have to make the decision, yes, I'm going to continue to trust God through this. Now, for all those who are not pet lovers, you might think I'm like over edge with this, over the ledge. He's only, okay, don't do that. I'm just telling you right now, don't do that. If we're going to trust God, then let's trust him. He doesn't stop being good. He doesn't stop being able. He does not stop being sovereign because things don't go the way we want them to go. Hey, Ty. So what is it going to be? And is it a matter of, well, I'll trust you and I'll love you and I'll believe you're good when everything is going the way I want, when my money is not funny, when my change is not strange, when my marriage is good, when my kids are on the money, when the business is straight and the company is going, okay, well, if we're going to trust God to be God, then when we don't like it, then I'm at least going to trust him that he will bring me through, that he will help me, that he will lead me, that he will guide me through this. That part I know. That part I just know. And so some of you have real more personable, more tangible, more heart-wrenching decisions that need to be made. I promise you, you will still have to trust God through it all. Trust him that he's still good, trust him that he's still able, trust him that he still can. Sort of like the Hebrew boys. I believe you, and even if you don't, keep us from this fiery furnace. I know you can. And so I just wanted to share that we have chosen the hard decision. We've made the very difficult decision to not allow him to be in pain. Because he's not himself. He's such a good dog. So, some of you will have to make the decision that even though it looks like it's going to live and it looks like it can survive, if you look closely at the situation is dying. Your situation, whatever that may be, is dying. And so you will come back to the point again. Do I trust him? Okay, so I know many of you saints are on watching and you will be praying for us. We have chosen, he is going to, they call it crossing the Rainbow Bridge. He is going to do that afternoon. And so I'm at peace. We are at peace because this is not our baby. This is not our baby. I'll post pictures of my baby. I will post pictures of my baby later today, but so he needs to no longer be in pain. That's what needs to happen. Hey, Donnie. Okay, so that is my perspective. Thank you. That is my perspective today. My prayer is that all of you going through this is a time when most of us are going through. Our whole world is being turned upside down. Our lifestyle, everything is being turned upside down. You will still have the choice to make to trust God through this. Trust that he is able, he is still good. His power, his wisdom, his goodness have not changed. They haven't changed. And so the choice that you have to make and stand by is that you're going to trust him to bring you through, to help you through. That's where we are. Okay, that is where I am. Couldn't have done this. Couldn't have done it Friday. You see, we didn't do this Friday. I was like a hot mess on Friday. So I'm in a better place. My husband is being awesome through this. Our baby girl came home to be with him for today as well. Okay, make this a marvelous Monday. Translate my current situation to where you live. Translate that. It's not about, oh, her Adonis is leaving. No, translate it to where you live right now. Okay. Until next time, take real good care of yourself. Make it a marvelous Monday. Even this is going to be a marvelous Monday.